Welcome to today's live here in Answering the Call. And I'm Peggy O'Neill. I'm the founder of this community, Answering the Call. What we do here is explore our true nature, our essential nature as one shared being with everything and everyone. And the nature of that shared being is love and peace, happiness, fulfillment, meaning, purpose. So we're here to explore that and then and at the same time, actually live it and use that as the foundation for all of how we uniquely express who we are in the world. Today's topic is experience being one with all that is. Experience being one with all that is. So if you're here in person, please say hi. Please say hi. If you have any questions or comments while we're together, please post them. And if you're watching this on replay, please put in hashtag replay. Also, ask any questions, comments, and I will reply to them as soon as I can. So today will be an experiential process of experiencing being one with all that is. I'll talk first about what that means to be one with all that is. We've been taught, conditioned since we were very young, innocently, nobody did anything wrong, but we've been taught that we're a separate being. When we first came into the world, we didn't experience separation between anything. I mean, it's even, now I've forgotten how many months it is. Is it 15, 16 months, 18 months, something like that, before a child really somehow has an experience that it's not one with the mother. So we actually know that children come in and they experience for some period of time the oneness that we are. So how did we get to experiencing that we're not one with all that is? Well, again, as soon as we're born, or before we're born actually, we're called by name, right? Oh, look at Peggy. Peggy, look at this. Meet your dad, meet your mom, meet your aunt and uncle. Look at the bird in the tree. Look at the airplane in the sky. Look at the book. And at some point, something kind of clicks for us that we think, oh, I must be separate. Obviously, it's not that well formed a thought at that young age, but some sort of thought comes to them where they start believing that they're separate. Or we all do this. Every one of us does this. We start believing that we're separate from everything and everyone. And as a consequence, then we believe we're separate from the universe, we're separate from others, and then separate from ourselves. So it's part of answering the call is to know ourselves. So we believe that we're separate, and we continue to play this out, and we continue to add to that sense of separation because we take on various identities and labels. I'm a daughter, I'm a wife, I'm a good student. Good student's the label. As a qualifier of the label. I'm an artist. I'm a knitter. I'm a gardener. I'm a bad person. I am lazy. On and on and on. And we add those and add on and add them on it, and so it strengthens, reinforces that sense of separation. And yet, it's not true. Science, this isn't Peggy just saying it. Science says this. We're all intimately entangled. We're one being. And the wisdom teachers and traditions have been telling us this for 3,000 years. All great religions say this, that we're one being. So what we're doing now is taking all that on, the wisdom and the science, and living the nature of reality. So today we'll experience that. I'm going to invite you now, if you're willing to close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, if you'll look out about 6 to 8 feet in front of you at a place on the floor or place on the wall, and then soften, relax the muscles around your eyes. As we begin here, notice that you hear me. You might be hearing other things wherever you are, other noises, birds outside, maybe a refrigerator going on and off, or heating going on and off. So notice whatever it is that you hear. Notice anything you smell. The air actually has some smell to it. We've gotten so used to it that we don't notice it. But maybe you notice a scent, a taste. Notice that you're touching a chair, your back against the chair, feet on the ground. Your hips on the chair. Notice all of that. And now zoom out from that experience. Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you're here. So if you're just now joining us, we're closing our eyes and connecting with all of our senses, well, except for sight because your eyes are closed. But whatever you hear, smell, taste, the touch, to be aware of all of that. And now allow yourself to expand your experience from this condensed local sense of yourself, but expand your experience, let's say 20 feet out from you. Expand your awareness 20 feet out from you. And then now 100 feet out from you in all directions. In front of you, in back of you, above your head, your sides, below your feet, 100 feet in all directions. Zoom out your awareness. Now a mile out. Don't worry about the exact feet or anything. Just expand pretty far out. And now keep expanding as far as you can, further out into the universe. And now you can stop expanding for a minute or a few minutes. But stay in that experience of the vast awareness that you are. And now bring to mind someone that you care about. Just see an image of them in your mind's eye, so to speak. If it's challenging for you to see an image, then just bring to your experience an experience of them, a sense of them, if you can't bring a picture to mind. Now notice where you experience them. You experience that person right where you are. Notice that. They might be across the world right now or in the next room from you, but notice as you bring them to mind, they're right there with you. In your experience, they're you. That's actually the same thing that's occurring when you're right in the same room with them. You experience them where you are. We conceptually think we see them and hear them over there across the room. But in actuality, in our experience, it's right where we are, just as now. Whoever came to mind, they're there. They're you. There's no separation, right? Notice your experience of them is your experience. It's not even of them. You're one with your experience of them. Notice that there are no lines, like there's no break in your experience between them and you. There's no like, oh, I experienced them, and then there's a big gap, and then the experience picks up again. There's no gap in this experience. It's one direct, immediate experience. There are no barriers between you and them. There's no sort of wall or fence. They're right there as your experience. And bring to mind somebody else. And let them both be there in your imagination. Or again, if you don't see an image, like a face or a body or something, have a sense of this second person. And notice that both of them are right there, your experience. There's no separation between your experience and them. Using your imagination, bring to mind something in nature. A mountain, a flower, a creek. And see the other two people and you at this location, or if it's merely a flower, maybe it'd be better to make it a meadow. You're all there together. And notice again, there's no separation. All of it is being experienced by you in one single experience right now. You're all sharing the same space, intimately one with the same space, merging into the same space. If anything else wants to appear to you right now, of course, allow that. And notice that it's appearing just as the other people and the nature scene, they all appeared to you. That's how life is. We're one consciousness. One being, if you will, not the best word, but a way to talk about it. One energy. We arise, we are made of that energy, arise out of that energy, and express as that energy. And that's what's going on all the time. with all people, all things, nature, all creatures, all animals. Exactly what you're experiencing right now. Things emerging and things dissolving. Right now, you can let the people leave. You can leave the nature scene, if you will. Same thing's happening in life. People appear. We have ideas. People disappear. Our ideas disappear. Our thoughts disappear. We're all one being, intimately entangled. As you zoomed out, you probably noticed how expansive your experience is. You might actually also have noticed that it feels good, or some form of happiness or fulfillment or bliss, if you will, comes as you expand out. Don't get attached to the feeling, but just notice the expansiveness that occurs when we don't identify with the separate, finite, limited, contracted self. This vast, open, empty experience that you experience as you zoom out is who you truly are. All of it. And you can go back to this as often as you want. I recommend that you do it quite often so that this experience becomes more and more the reality of your experience. I mean, it's always there. We've just not been taught it or conditioned in this. We've been conditioned to focus on the limitations and the finiteness. So we haven't been taught or conditioned to focus on our essential nature, which is what this is. So when you're ready, slowly and gently open your eyes. And if you have any questions or comments, I'll wait a minute and see. All right. Thank you for being here. And again, I encourage you to return to this video or just remember it and to do it on your own as often as it comes to you to do it, so that you can experience more and more the expansive nature, the infinite nature of you, the one being of you, the experience of being one with all that is. Bye.